This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's looking back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He's past the marker and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This offense isn't really built around this quarterback's ability to run the football. But this is a reminder that if you don't account for him, he can make you pay for it. Nice job here by the offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle me quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Nolan. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's Just a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray.
Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Dogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Those 6 points, and they bounce back here. He's got room to run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The receiver makes the catch. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Touchdown, Georgia. The special teams produce a score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. What a catch! Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Zips it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. He's brought down, but the gain lose the ball to the 39.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
By the receiver, he's tackled at the 24-yard line. That's a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So some of that 1st half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nolan. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive. Down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Gilbert. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a draw play. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback.
Touchdown, Irish. The comeback is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the first down and more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they're finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. Grinding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the 1st down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the 1st down right here.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for his back. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly what...
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch is made down the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal upcoming. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as he try to punch it in overtime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to the end zone. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. Now a 2-point try coming up.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. To throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. To pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Headed for the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a 3rd overtime. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a 3rd overtime. Basically dueling 2-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Notre Dame, 38. Georgia, 36.
So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. He makes the grab of the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Again, a two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. To the air, it's Nolan. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. This offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial 2-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a 2-point try to win the game right here. Throwing off play action. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. And now the try for the 2-point conversion.
Go, Easton, get ready.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Pressure is coming. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the 2-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a 2-point try to win the game right here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.